Hi children, how are you all? Hope you are all safe and happy. Geography Unit 3 Population and Settlement. Settlement, a place where people live and interact through activities such as agriculture, trading and entertainment. So, urban settlement and rural settlement, it can be divided into. A rural settlement is a community involved predominantly in primary activities such as agriculture, lumbering, fishing and mining. An urban settlement engages in predominantly in secondary and tertiary activities. So now you can see farming, this is called lumbering, fishing and mining. So around these areas a settlement is called rural settlement. Next one, urban settlement. An urban settlement engages in predominantly in secondary and tertiary activities such as trade, industries and banking. So all these sectors around that, when a settlement is there, it is called urban settlement. Now when rural settlement tends to have a small population and urban settlement has a large population size and high population density. Now when we see old house types, in the early periods of human settlement, houses were built using local materials. The houses in the agricultural regions were built with mud walls and the roof was made of stalks of paddy and other crops of grass or thatch. Local wood was used to provide frame for the roof. Such old houses had wide verandas and open air circulation. The size of the house depended on the economic status of its inhabitants. So you can see mostly in the villages the thatched roofs in the olden days. Now it has improved to the normal houses, brick houses. Settlements or patterns of settlements can be classified into compact settlements and dispersed settlements. Compact settlement means it's also called as nucleated settlement. That is, in one area itself, many houses nearby, very nearby. Then dispersed settlements means very far away from each other. That is, the houses will be far away from each other because of extreme climate or less population, or because of the hilly area, grasslands, etc. Compact settlements are also known as nucleated settlements. They are built very close to each other, the houses, and they develop along the river valleys and fertile plains. In India, compact settlements are found in northern plains and the coastal plains of peninsular India. You can see compact settlements. Next, we move on to dispersed settlements. Dispersed settlements are generally found in the areas of extreme climate, hilly tracts, grasslands, etc. In these settlements, houses are spaced far apart and after interspersed with fields. In India, this type of settlement is found in the northern coastal tract, the Ganga Delta, the desert of Rajasthan and the foothills of Himalayas and Nilgiris. You can see dispersed settlement. Next, we move on to rural settlement. Rural settlements are predominantly located near water bodies, that is the rivers, lakes, springs, etc. So where water is easily available, people choose to settle there because of fertile lands for cultivation. The availability of building materials like wood, stone and clay near settlements is another advantage for settlements to be built. Next one, you see pattern of rural settlements. You can see that is, they are linear, rectangular, they are of different shapes, circular, star-like pattern. So in linear pattern, you can see houses are arranged along the either side of the road, railway line, river or canal, the edge of the valley or the Himalayas, the Alps, the Rockies, etc. Then you can see rectangular settlements, they are almost straight, meeting each other at right angles. Such a settlement is found in plain areas, that is near river Sutlej, etc. Houses built around a central area are known as circular pattern of settlements. That is, it will be in the form of circle. Such settlements develop around lakes and tanks. The star-like pattern of settlement develops on the sites and places where Several roads coverage and houses spread out alongside of the roads. You can see it's like a triangle shape. Next one, you can see wet point settlement, that is near a river, well, tank, river, spring. Near that they settle. Next, dry point settlement is located in low-lying areas in the regions of excessive dampness. Dry point settlements are not affected by flooding due to the landscape and source of water. So you can, the next one, you go to urban settlements, the towns and cities. Then you can see the classification, how you can classify urban settlements: size of population, occupational structure, administration. So according to that we can classify. So town, first one, town means is a general name of an urban place, usually a settlement meeting as prescribed minimum population threshold. That is, the minimum population of 5,000 people are there, means it is a town. Next, a city, population of more than 1 lakh people means it is called a city, and it has a multifunctional in character and is established central business district. You have more of business opportunities are there. A megacity is a very large city, typically with a population of more than 10 million people. A megacity can be a single metropolitan area like Tokyo, Delhi, Mumbai, etc. Next one, megalopolis. That is, the word megalopolis is given for a large conurbation when two or more large cities whose total population exceeds 10 million. The region made up of cities between Boston and Washington DC is well-known megalopolis. In India, Kolkata is the largest urban area, which is called a megalopolis. Gandhinagar, Surat, Vadodara, Rajput in Gujarat are important megalopolis cities in India. Next one, conurbation. A conurbation is a region comprising of a number of cities, large town and other urban areas through population growth and physical expansion have merged to form one industrially developed area, which is called conurbation. Example, in England, West Midland, then Randstad in Netherlands are example of conurbations. Mumbai in Maharashtra, Gurgaon, Faridabad in Hyderabad, Haryana, Noida in Uttar Pradesh. These are the conurbation cities of India. Next, you have satellite towns. A satellite town is a town designed to house the overpopulation of a major city, but is located well beyond the limits of that city. Satellite towns are generally located outside the rural urban fringe. Next, smart cities. Smart city is an urban region, a city which is very much advanced in terms of infrastructure, real estates, communication and market availability is called a smart city. The first 10 smart cities of India are Bhubaneswar, Pune, Jaipur, Surat, Ludhiana, Kochi, Ahmedabad, Sholapur, New Delhi and Udaipur. Tamil Nadu has 12 major cities to be transformed as smart cities like Chennai, Madurai, Tirunelveli, Tiruchirappalli, Tanjavur, Tirupur, Salem, etc. Children, hope you have understood this population and settlement. Thank you.
Meet you soon, friends.